in a long time. Welcome back from your holiday. And
I've
Tolu,
got a cold, so I'm a bit, my voice is a
Another
little bit
one.
deep.
another one.
Oh
Between you
no.
and Sunita, I don't know who sounds better right now.
No, you sound worse, Regina.
Sorry, Regina.
Yeah,
Sorry.
if I didn't listen here, well, my plans were to be in Bordeaux and
Mm.
to listen to you guys from Bordeaux, going to an alumni reunion, but I just couldn't go there, getting up at 3 to take a flight at 4,
Mm.
just for
Oh
partying
goodness.
when I'm like halfway crawling to work. It's not on. So yeah, but still good to be here.
Okay, so welcome back, and I hope you get better soon. I'm going to. Sorry, I don't have an agenda.
And I hope you didn't record that.
We'll try and edit it off. Sorry, I don't have an agenda for today. It's been very busy week. Teaching started this week for me and all that. And so, first things first, update from South Africa. So I went to IEF, and it was not such a very big conference. It was very nice. I think about 50 to 100 people in the conference, very well organized, and they took care of us very well, which I'm glad to report. And there's a lot of collaboration opportunities that came out of that. I was telling Sunita the other day, I said visibility is very important, particularly on a professional network such as LinkedIn. Most of the people that I met there has been following us, Women Research Network, following me and all that. So it's like, oh my God, it's you, and me get to meet you. And you're like, me. But because of that profile that has been built, they were beginning to offer collaboration opportunities that I think will benefit the group. And so I'm glad for that. So the first is the IEF conference that was hosted in South Africa. We'll be hosting the 2027 IEF in DMU. So I've had a meeting with DMU leadership in terms of the research leadership to see how we can actually host the IEF for 2027. Okay, so there'll be a lot of opportunities for people within our network. Try and attend. It's a very good conference. And if you're engaged in speaking or anything, your costs will be covered. So that's part of what the funding that we'll try and secure for the conference so that we can cover costs for some people. So that was the first outcome. The second outcome
That
is
is
that
positive news. It means that the EMU still survives until 2027. I love that.
and
Honestly,
beyond, and beyond, Regina.
on your shoulders, the entire business school.
No.
Sorry.
So the second thing is that we're now starting our own conference series, which is the African Entrepreneurship Conference. So the first one is going to be hosted by Stellenbosch, and the second one will be hosted by DMU. So that's another 2027 possible conference for DMU. Otherwise, if DMU cannot host two conferences on the same year, we might move 2027 to Rwanda and then 2028 back to DMU. But this is going to become an annual conference that is also done in collaboration with Women Research Network. So that's good for us. And there is also funding available for that. We're doing that with the Alan Gray Center of Entrepreneurship at University of Stellenbosch. They have crazy funding. They don't know what to do with their money there. So before I left, they already made a down payment for the venue. They made a payment of R1 million for the venue before I left. So that is already secured for 2027. So I'm now in planning mode, and I'd like some people from the network to join the committee for the planning. Please, if you're really interested, join us. I'm creating a scientific committee for the conference now. So let me know if you want to join so that I can add you to the scientific committee for the planning of the conference. and you can also be part of the planning of the conference going forward. So if you're part of that committee, we can cover your costs to go to the conference, wherever the conference is holding, whether it's the South Africa one or the Rwanda one. We'll be able to cover your costs for that one as well. So please, I need people to volunteer. I've already sent out the concepts, and I want to send out the call for stream proposals, so people can propose their streams. That call should go out next week, call for streams. So I'll create an email address for that conference for now. When we meet the scientific committee, we have to now decide if we want to create a website for the conference, because it's becoming an annual conference, or we want to just maybe anchor it at DMU website or at Stellenbosch website. So whatever we decide, we'll let you know from there. But we first need to create an email address for the conference, and then we can start send out the call for stream proposal and have somebody be responsible for receiving the call. Then when the calls come in, it's going to be just for 1 month, so that the sooner we can accept the streams, then the call for each of the streams can actually now go out. So it's chop, chop, chop now, serious planning going on from here. Okay, so that is a good opportunity for us. So we have guaranteed work coming for some time to come. So those are the two things from the conference, and also the postdoc opportunities I mentioned is from the Alan Gray Center as well. And Charlotte has posted the call already on the group. So if anyone from this group is interested, please let me know. I'll set up a meeting with the director of the center, and then he can let you know exactly what it is that he's interested in and what the conditions are. I got an inquiry from this group asking if the person has to be resident there. Those are questions I cannot answer fully until we meet with the director. But I think there is opportunity for remote working. So even if you go there, it will not be to spend the entire year there, but you can spend some time there and some time back at home and work remotely from home. So it's something that is, if you're really, really interested in. And besides, South Africa is a beautiful place to stay. Even Stellenbosch, for instance, if you decide to go there. So that's also a good opportunity for anyone within the group. So that is the South Africa issue gone. West 2027. DMU has already approved West 2027 and also approved funding for West 2027. And they've made it clear that it's an event they want to keep supporting every year, which came as a surprise to me. And I was dancing the whole of yesterday when I got the news. So it means that they were happy with, even though we felt we didn't have as much people as we wanted for that one, but they were happy with it. And it's something that they want to keep supporting going forward, which means we need to start the planning now as early as possible, so that we can have more impact. Last one, we didn't start planning on time because we weren't sure if it was going to hold because of funds, but now we're sure. So we need to start planning now, and I need people to volunteer to join me for organizing the West. So I need to set up a committee for that, set up a committee for the conference. So essentially 2 committees. So the West and the colloquium, we go back to back like we did this year. But I'm thinking if maybe we should do it around the same time as the conference, so we can maximize. It's something that we need to decide, maybe at the same time at the conference or apart as well. So we need to decide if that's how we want to do it. Okay, so we'll set up that committee. Yes? Excuse me.
Is the WEF and the colloquium now on a yearly basis, or
yes,
on a okay,
yes.
Okay,
on a yearly basis? Yeah. And DMU says they're happy to support that. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm hoping that we can also get external funders like we did. We did get some ISB funded, 2 ISB 6 funded last time. So we hope we get more than that for 2027. And now that we're starting to plan ahead of time, so we should be able to see how much we can raise besides the money that DMU is supporting us with. Okay, so the West, the colloquium, and the conference. that is definitely it for 2020. Yes.
Can I just ask, 2027, so what about 2026?
Oh, sorry, 2026. Sorry.
Yeah, I think you're going. I think Regina was wondering, like me, have we skipped a year?
2026.
I thought like maybe the South African would be biannual, but the DMU would be annual. So I was trying to make sense of it all.
I jumped 1 year ahead. Okay. Yes, 2027. 2026. Sorry. 2026. So we need to start the planning for those two conferences now. So with this conference, what needs to go out first is the call for streams, and we set up scientific committee for that. And then we start meeting regularly to do that. And then for the West, we need to set up another committee and explore funding options, explore how we can do better advert marketing and all of that for 2026, so that we'll have more impact than we had the last time. So I am already clear on the dates. So I think maybe I'll ask DMU ahead of time now to create the page so that registration can start as early as possible for that. What I don't have now is a theme for 2026. So if you give me if anyone has an idea, please give me some themes that we can work around, and then we can start identifying speakers and locking down all our speakers and all of that. So there's a lot of planning to do ahead of time. And maybe this year we can, 2026, we can also maybe change our approach, try to have an output from the summit, a report that can be produced and circulated from the summit. So let me know what your thoughts are so that we can plan around that as well. Okay. All right.
Richard, date. You said you've got the date. What is the date so I don't book any holidays?
Yes, July. Let me give you the exact dates now.
Yeah.
Bisola, sit here so that you don't use your phone again.
Just about. Yeah, that's fine.
So we're looking at 9th and 10th of July. So block 8, 9, 10. So just 8, 9, 10 around those dates.
Okay. Duly noted.
Thank you, everyone. Block 8, 9, 10. Let's have more impact this time. And so we're going to start on time. Hopefully we can do exactly what we did, bring in our people, provide accommodation and transport and all of that. So we need to start now to secure all of that funding and be able to do it that way. And identify speakers, come up with the different themes that we want to address in the next summit. We also want to give people opportunity to display their products. Regina, that worked very well, didn't it? Having them come with their products, and those of them who came were very happy, and I'm sure they will bring their friends, more of their friends as well. Okay. What are EGOs, Regina?
EGOS is the preeminent conference in organization studies, and somebody also posted a link to it on the Women's Research Network WhatsApp group today or yesterday. So there's a question of whether if you want to have it more prominent and depends on, what level of scholars you would like to attract as well. I think a couple of our WRN scholars went to EGOS, maybe Tabitha. I'm not quite sure. No, we can't avoid all clashes with all conferences. I'm 100% sure, but I just wanted to alert you to the fact.
Yes. Hi everyone. Sorry. Okay. So we have to look at that, but basically I just feel that if we keep it around the same time every year, it's for consistency and all that, but we'll see. But I think because again we're looking at availability of space in DMU at that period, so that's why I said let's say between 8th to 9th. But we'll see. But it definitely will not be beyond second week of July. It has to be between first and second week of July. Nothing further than that. Okay. All right. So in terms of the publications, thank you to everyone who's taken advantage of the series. So far, we've submitted about 12 proposals for books from this group, and from, I think, about 3 or 4 external submissions have come in, which is very good. And Rick Ledge, they're already very confused how many proposals are coming up already in the first year of the contract, and how quickly they are coming. So they're setting up a team already for our series to handle it, because we're creating a lot of work for them. But that's why we went to get this series, to give everybody here an opportunity to become a book editor. So if you have not put a proposal or come up with an idea, please start thinking around it. We still have time. You can do next year, you can do the year coming up, but don't just sit down and let other people be getting involved and you're not getting involved. Put some papers in the calls when they come out. Also try and be an editor yourself. The good thing with book chapters is that they don't all have to have empirical data. So you can even do systematic reviews. They are publishable in book chapters, whereas some journals frown at them. You don't have that with journals. So there is an opportunity to publish. So it's not only 3 stars or 4 stars or 2 stars that counts. Book chapters also count. So it's quantity versus quality, but not so much here when it comes to citations. So if you get cited, Google Scholar says you're having 200, 300, 400 citations. When they're counting citations, they're not counting where it's coming from. It's just how well known your research has gone for people to be citing you. I met Zlatan Axe in South Africa when I went for the conference. And immediately I saw his name. I was like, oh my God, this man that I've cited all my life throughout PhD and all that. And then I went to him and I said, your work has shaped my career. And that's the kind of thing we want, for people to know you, cite your work. So don't be too fixated on 3-star, 4-star if you want to have that kind of recognition. Publish everywhere. Every opportunity you have to publish, take it and publish. That's my advice to you. Different institutions will have different criteria. So maybe your university is one that says only 3-star and 4-star. Well, if you want to stick to that plan, stick to it. But I'm telling you what Gideon told me at ICTY when I joined ICTY, when we're talking about citations. Gideon said to me, he said, some of the 4-star or 3-star journals hardly get cited. The most citations you get for your paper might come from my highest citation is a journal that is not ranked. Okay, so some of those ones gets you the most citations. So don't be too fixated on 2 or 3-star. Have a variety from different stars, different stars and different non-stars, including book chapters. Okay, so please take advantage. And also with the book editorship, if you have 20 chapters in that book, every time each of those chapters are cited, you as the editor will be cited, because they will say in, and then they put the name of the book. So you also increase your citations from that as well. So do it, okay? Get it done. Okay. If each chapter is cited 5 times, it means from that 20, you have been cited 100 times. Okay, so take advantage of that, please. It's an opportunity that we have. We have a lot of control over the series. So when the proposals come and we accept it, then it's good to go. So in terms of the production and guidelines in putting the manuscript together, we're here to support, and we'll give you the guides as you go along. Chioma has found out a manuscript management platform. So I've looked at the platform. If you're doing up to 20 submissions, it's free. But if it goes beyond 20 submissions, then you begin to pay for it. So I'm thinking, because there's so many proposals that are coming from this network now, I'm thinking we should go for the paid version. So the paid version will cost us about £39 every month. And so thank you to all of those people who have started contributing to support the network. Will be able to subscribe for that service as soon as the proposals for your books start coming out. And so all of the book editors can have access to that platform to use to manage their papers. So people will submit there and you assign reviewers there and they submit the full papers after review there, and you use that essentially to manage all of the papers in your network. So that's one of the services that Women Research Network will start paying for all of you prospective editors to be able to benefit from that service to manage the calls that you send out from your contracts. Any questions? Yeah.
Bridget, I had sent an email just right after the last meeting and another since then in relation to potential books to edit with you, one on entrepreneurship education and like an entire list of keywords, and then also religious entrepreneurship or social entrepreneurship. I'm not sure whether you received that or not.
So for the family business,
not family business.
No, religious, sorry. Religious entrepreneurship. You are one of the editors for that. It's already in the list. So we now need to meet and prepare the proposal for that.
Yeah.
So why I shared the list of the potential volumes is for all of the editors to see where their names are and coordinate among themselves and prepare the proposals to submit. So we will
count me in also for that. That's why I sent.
Your name is already there.
Yeah, but I wanted us to start meeting.
Yeah, that's fine. So now that you're back, we can meet. We can meet and do the
now
proposal.
You are back too, my dear lady, right? We came back the same weekend, my dear lady. You just were saying like, yeah, Bridget is gonna come back on Monday. I'm like, yeah, she returned.
No, that's fine. We can meet and finalize that. There's time for that. And I spoke with Joan this week concerning the keywords that you sent to me. So we're going to come up with a title, and that will be another series proposal that we want to do for the education bit. So once we come up with a title, and then we can decide which publisher we want to do the series with, and we'll send out a proposal.
The reality is like the religion is a passion project. Entrepreneurship education, I've got a longer track record. Let's put it this way, in order to put in a proposal. Being now on the scholarship track, it makes also sense that I am involved.
Yeah. But also for the entrepreneurship education one, like I was saying to Joan, we also want a global South perspective. So any of the series that we're looking at has to be global South perspective.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's the interesting bit, you know.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So one or two people here, Deji, for instance, your proposal, I'm the one holding you, I'm sorry. So I'll send you the proposal form so that we can start setting up a meeting with the people that you have identified for that book. We can prepare the proposal and send out. As the review process is about 4 to 6 weeks. So if it comes out first review and there is no queries, nothing to revise, then you have your contract soon. So for all of the proposals that have been submitted, hopefully by the end of the year, you will have your contract. And once the contract is out, then you can send out a call for January. Usually, I say once you get your contract, please, I usually say 12 months to deliver the manuscripts. We did that with those books that we did, and sometimes we're working behind time. So I'll propose you say 18 months. Tell them to give you 18 months to deliver the book. So don't put yourself in a bind. If you deliver it in less than 18 months, kudos for you. Whenever you deliver it, they'll start processing immediately. But don't put yourself in a situation where you start asking for extension upon extension upon extension. So say 18 months is a good time to give to them. So essentially, your books will be looking at beginning of 2027 to get your books out, beginning to middle of 2027. So congratulations to all of you who have submitted proposals, and hopefully they go without revisions so that
And
we'll
then
have a lot of.
you delayed our own proposal.
I'm not the delay. I'm the last editor in that your list. You're the lead editor. So
Dr. Regina, Dr. Frank, she delayed our own proposals.
yes,
That's what she did.
Dr. Frank, I
Oh,
forgot
yeah,
to tell
yeah,
you
yeah,
that
yeah,
they
yeah, yeah.
added you.
She's a busy lady. She's a busy lady. Without her, we wouldn't be here, right, Deji? Show some respect.
I know.
Show some respect.
I'm just pulling her leg so that you will know.
I know. I'm pulling yours.
Okay, so Dr. Deji, set a timeline. Give us a timeline that we have to work with, and then we can pull our weight and
Deji,
get
what-
it
what
done.
is your proposal?
if you send it to me now, I'll probably be
Yes.
able to send you a draft, in a
Okay.
very short while. Yes.
Okay. I'll
If you
send
send the
it to you
document to
after.
me now, I'll probably be able to give you a draft because, like I said, this is something I have passion for. So I think
Okay.
I can write, as quickly as possible on that particular topic. Yeah.
Okay, how about we set up a meeting for all of us to meet next week? And then because if I send you the copy like that without telling you some important bits of it, might be difficult to accomplish. So let's
Okay.
meet next week sometime, even if it's via WhatsApp. Just have a
Okay, that's
group,
fine. Yeah.
a group call and we'll just discuss it. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
All right. So that's that for next week. Joan, your hand is up.
Yeah, Bridget, I've lost that link somewhere because there's so much going through WhatsApp. Where is the link to the proposals that have been submitted? Where will I find that?
No, I've not. The submitted proposals, I've not shared the link. I just submitted each individual one, but I will share the link now that you mentioned. It's in a folder on my computer. I'll upload the folder to our drive.
Brilliant.
When I get home. Yeah.
Thank you.
So I'll upload that folder to the folder is called book proposals.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see it when I get home. I'll upload it.
Brilliant.
Any questions, guys? Some people have not spoken. Henry, how are you? Now let's go back to Henry. The proposal we made for that Levante, we didn't get it. So we have to look for another grant to apply for. So Levante, we didn't get Levante. Sorry.
Let me go and call him.
It's all right. It's a good experience anyways.
Yes. Yeah. So we have to look for another opportunity for another. So if anyone who sees any, I'm very lazy. I've not been checking. There is a lot of grants applications out there. So if anyone sees one that is fit for purpose, let us know. I will put a group together to apply. Okay. Anything else, guys? That's a special issue is coming out from administrative sciences. Next week is on AI. So it was a proposal we put together. We're sending for a conference. And then we found out that the conference did not want us to do stream. Rather, they wanted us to submit a book, abstract. So we decided to convert it to a book and a special issue. So the special issue is with administrative sciences. It's a 2-star journal where they publish very quickly. And then the book is led by Chioma. Chioma has submitted a proposal for the book as well. So when the calls come out, we'll see. So all of you who are doing research on AI, get ready for that, for the special issue and for the book. The administrative sciences publish very quickly. So we want to put this abstract deadline for November, and then full papers deadline for April, May. But what they do is that they publish on a first come, first served basis. So if you submit now, they're not waiting for everybody to submit before they publish it. Once your paper is submitted, it will go through review, and then it will be published immediately. And they will say, this is the first publication for this series. And then the more we'll publish. So we're looking at about 10 articles to publish in that special issue. So hopefully that is an opportunity for everyone there. Any questions on that?
Which area of AI?
So that's it. The conference for 2027 is on entrepreneurship and well-being. Okay. So it's about entrepreneurship and well-being. So there is that overlap between, I'll share the concepts in the group chats so that you all have an idea what it is. And the streams, so you can begin to have your, if you want to propose a stream, you can start thinking around it, what stream you want to propose for the conference. Stream proposals may have their costs covered for the transport. Operating word being may, okay? So we're looking at it from that. May have their costs covered for that. So we're looking to hit the ground in South Africa in October. The conference is definitely in October. We want to go in the summer. So October is summer in South Africa. So it's definitely October, middle of October, and it will be in Stellenbosch.
Which conference is that? Sorry.
The entrepreneurship, African Entrepreneurship Conference, the one we are co-organizing. Yes, yeah. So that will be entrepreneurship and well-being. So if you have any ideas of a stream you want to convene, please start thinking around it, and I will send out the stream proposal forms next week. Yeah. Okay, so I've been talking. It's now somebody else, so that we can, anyone else, any other business. Thank you to everyone who's contributing so far to support the network. At least from there, we can cover the cost of our article management system. We can be paying that cost monthly, but the money that we have will not cover for more than 12 months. So please keep the support coming whenever you have. So it's a voluntary one, and it doesn't have to be every month that you do that. But whenever you have anything extra to spare, remember the network, because we don't want to start doing subscription now. We don't think we're at that level yet. Yeah. So we just have to keep managing somehow.
Bridget, is it worth mentioning the books that are already in processing, where we're up to? Because I know that the Decolonizing now, they've accepted that we've submitted all the amends, so they're happy with that one. Hopefully that will be out soon. We don't have a date yet, but
yes,
it's certainly nearing the end of the journey.
Yes, thank you so much, June, for that. So the Decolonizing one, I think it should be out before the end of the year.
Yeah.
At least the e-version should be out. And then the Inclusive Entrepreneurship one, already they told us that will be out in March. The only other one I don't have a date for is the Digital Transformation. I don't have a date for 1 year. But at least we have 2 out now, for which we're very happy. Yeah. And for all of you who have published in the 2 that are out, the email we got from Emerald is that we should try and publish something about it every 4 weeks. So try and post something about it on your social media pages every 4 weeks to promote it. I've already got some emails from some people who are trying to buy the book and saying they're having problems. So people are already trying to buy already. I'm going to email that to Emerald so that they can resolve the issues. Okay, so the more of people that buy your books, the more, obviously, anybody who's not interested will not buy. So if they're buying the books, they will cite you. So please try and push something out on social media every 4 weeks if you can, on your papers in those books that are already out.
Bridget, how about an idea that, because you know, when the books are, if people are buying the hard copy, then there's some commission. I know it's tiny, but maybe if we donate that commission to the network.
Okay.
As part, I think that, you know, given that they came from the network, maybe getting that commission paid to the network would be another way of adding that little top up regularly from a wide group of people.
Yeah, but I think the way those things are done is that at the end of the year, I think the Emerald has a time when they release, they let you know how many copies they've sold, and this is what you're getting. So I don't think it's going to be regular.
I don't think it's an alternative. I'm just thinking, whilst we're talking about the books, it might just be a way of giving back, you know, from the network support.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's okay. And I want to start doing a fundraiser for our retreats, our writing retreats. So I'm going to post that out next week. So you can also share the link to people so that we can do that fundraiser and have our retreats. We were saying we wanted it in the summer. I don't know, Doyin. So I'll confirm with Doyin and see, maybe Easter, maybe before Easter. That's fine, Doyin. So we can see, but I want to start doing the fundraiser now so that I can raise enough funds for us to have a good retreat sometime between now and Easter. Okay. Yes, Doyin, I'll come back to you. Anything else, anyone? Okay, can you turn on your cameras? Let's take now if you're not, if there's nothing else.
Hi, Dr. Irene. May I ask a question?
Yes, please.
It's regarding the Stellenbosch opportunities. May you please explain what are those opportunities?
It's postdoc.
Okay.
It's postdoc for people who have finished their PhDs already.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys, turn on your cameras, please. Who's taking the photos? Regina, do the honors. Yeah. If you wait, I'll drop you for transition. I'm leaving. Do the honors, Regina, Zikana, who's doing the honors? Take the photos. And Henry, put on your camera. Let's see your face. Sunita, stop hiding.
She's in bed. She
I'm
can't.
in bed with my nightgown and my hair's all over the place. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Tolu Ibitayo, yes. Siona, turn on your camera. Daisy, Evelyn, Sive, I'm calling you out. Turn on your camera. Oh, Tabitha, it's looking nice. Yo, Tabitha.
Another problem.
Nomfundo, yeah, turn on your cameras. Shirok, be Sola, turn on your camera. Come on, guys, who's taking the pictures? Thank you.
I'll join you.
Yes. Regina, have you taken? Ankita, where are you? Yes. Okay. Have you taken now? You're mute, Regina. What? Let us know if you're finished, Regina. You're mute. You are mute.
Sorry, half of my functions are frozen, so I can only take the front page. So you please, somebody else take a picture.
Yes,
I've taken one. I've taken one, but I need to get everybody in.
Exactly.
I can only see the front page.
Okay,
I'm not on my computer, so I can't do everyone.
Where is Memuna? She's left. Okay, and Kita has sent an image already for us. Okay. All right, thank you, everyone. Welcome back, Tabitha. Are you back in the UK? You're mute.
Oh, yes, I am.
All right, welcome back. We'll
Thank you. Yes,
Alero,
we will.
good to
Siona!
see you. Siona, good to see you.
Shout out to Tolupe as well.
Yes. Ankita, thank you.
Oh, you look so refreshed, Tabby.
Yes,
Oh,
I've added,
shopping.
can you see my cheeks? I've added 8 kilos.
We're going to crazy land now, so I'm copying the recording. There's Tabitha.
Hello, Tabitha.